Hi, my name is Valerie, and today I'm doing a review for the Agathe Planner. This planner can be bought on Etsy. I was sent a copy to review free of charge. Um, it's been pretty popular here over the past couple of weeks. I've seen a lot of people ask questions. They've sent me messages asking me to review it. So we're going to go over it. This is the 2018. It says a diary planner. Um, this is actually the Dreamcatcher. Very pretty cover, as you can tell. And then if I swipe, it just comes over to a blank page. And notice over here on the left-hand side or right-hand side, there are multiple tabs that go to each month. And then also I got the expansion for the planner. I think it's like $12, and it gives you the ability to get 6 custom tabs put in. And those are over here on the left hand side. As you'll see, I have notes, work, health, finances, statistics, and records. Those are things that I specifically labeled. If you want it with your planner, you would just go in and tell them exactly what you want on the tabs. Now, if you notice down here in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a plus sign, a circle, and a square. Now, if you click on the plus sign, it'll take you to the grid papers. These can be copied as many times as you need and pasted so that you can use them behind other spreads. If you click on the circle, it'll take you to the dot grid. And then if you click on the square, it'll take you to the blank paper. Now, I am going to go back to the start of the planner so that we can do a thorough walkthrough. And I believe this planner is generally on sale for like $20. I'm not sure of the normal price because I haven't went to the shop and looked at it, but we'll get into the price point later on. Now, this is your two years at a glance. You have your 2018, your 2019, and one of the things I was a little disappointed about, well, it's not really a big deal, but I was hoping that you could navigate through clicking on these, but that's not really a big deal. I just expected it because this planner is really, it's really intuitive as to what you would need, but you cannot click on these. These are just kind of at a glance. And then if you swipe, we have the monthly spread is what I would call it, where you can go in and jot down like your major tasks. And then you can go down, it's kind of like the bullet journal layout. You can go in and write down everything for those specific days. And then the rest of the year is continued on the next page. And then after that, you get into your monthly view. So the interesting thing about the monthly view is that you see all these big boxes up at the top of each one. Let me get my highlighter out. These right here. All of these are clickable and they will take you to your daily page. Now, if you notice over here on the left-hand side, you'll see these week numbers. These will take you to the weekly page. So if we go back and we hit on the square right here that you see highlighted, that will take you to the daily page. There's 2 days on the book that you can see. And one of the things that was also a little odd is when you're on the daily page, you see where it says right here, week 49. I think it would be kind of neat if you could click on these and it would take you back to the week view, but that's not a feature yet. So if we go back to the planner and we click on the area that I showed you originally over here on the side, if you click on that, it'll take you to a week view. So this is the week, and as you can see right here, these are timestamps for the day. I do not like this at all. I can't pinpoint why I don't like it. I don't use timestamps, so I just don't enjoy that feature. And granted, everyone will say, well, just ignore it. Well, I can't. I did make a sticker to go over it. I even actually took my pen here and put it on white. Let me zoom in here. And I covered, just kind of colored over it. But that's kind of annoying. I don't like this at all. It takes up a lot of work. Yeah, it's just not one of my features that I would personally like, but a lot of people like having their time. And just so you know, it's also military time. So, it starts off at 5:30 in the morning or 5 in the morning, and you go down. So, you would have to know what military time is, which most people do. And then one of the things that I noticed also on this is you would think that, with these big blank boxes up here that says like the this area right here, you would think that you could click on that and navigate to that particular day. Well, you also cannot do that. So, um, above all, I will say I do like this planner. I like the simplistic layout. I love that all of the weekly boxes has the grid paper on it. I even like the section up here, that would be for your top, your top 3. I like that the boxes are there for you. I really like that this planner offers 2 layouts. It offers a weekly and it offers a daily. But I don't feel that things are set up necessarily correctly. Just because, like I said, it has the week number up here, I think you should be able to click on that and get back to your week. If you're viewing the week format, it would be really neat if you could just navigate those to those. And the reason I think it's important in this specific planner is because it does offer both layouts. So it would be neat to be able to navigate to them quickly. But let's be honest, if this were a paper planner, no matter what, you would have to flip through pages. So either way, digital is easier to use. But if I had to make changes, that would be it. So basically the pros of this planner is the layout. Beautiful layout, easy to use, plenty of room to write. The color's easy on the eyes, and it has a professional feel to it, in my opinion. Another pro is the price point. When this is on sale, you get it for 40 bucks. I want to say even off sale, it's no more than like $30 or $40. But I've seen it, every time I've seen it posted somewhere, it's been on sale. So, and then if you want these extra tabs over here on the side, I believe those are an additional $12. That's also something a little bothersome to me, is I think if you buy a planner, it should already have these tabs. I mean, it's 6 tabs. It's not that many. And I know, well, there's some people that don't want tabs. Well, don't use the tabs. But it's a little bit discouraging to think, oh, I can get this planner for $20, but then I have to spend extra money to get the tabs to go with it. And most digital planners use the tabs, and for whatever the reason is. I think there's more people that use additional tabs than people that don't use additional tabs. So one way that they could go about it that would make it better would be to include tabs. So if you were to order your planner And I don't know how Etsy works, but if you were to order the planner, you can just go ahead and submit how you want your tabs labeled. That's my opinion. That's how I think it should be, but I don't know, I don't know why it's done differently. So that's not really, I guess I would say that's more my drawback or more of a con. The other con I would also say for me as a personal preference is that I really do not like the timestamps right here. But a lot of people could probably ignore them or put something over them. That's just not me. I'm very picky about how things look, but other than that, I think it's a gorgeous layout. If you zoom in, I mean, it still has really good clarity. Has a little weather thing up here that you can use. It's really nice. I mean, it's a nice, well thought out planner. The person that I talked to get the planner, they're super nice. I've never had any trouble with them. And from what I've read about their reviews, they're really responsive to changes and what their customer wants. So to wrap this up a little bit and give a complete overall or complete rundown, the pros is the price point is pretty nice. They do offer a feature where you can get additional tabs. They do offer multiple layouts of paper. You have your grid, your dot, your plane. The tabs are really nicely done, nice and small, easy to use. I didn't run into any problems while using this for a week and a half. The extra tabs are nice. As you can see, I went through and kind of used them. Trying to think. And then, so like I said, it's a gorgeous planner. If I go up to, let's see here, they have multiple layouts that you can choose for a cover. And I believe it also comes, like the paper format comes in yellow and white. I chose the white and the Dreamcatcher. I thought it was really pretty, nice, subtle colors. So the drawbacks, I would say, is the point that you have to buy tabs additional. I don't like the timeline or the timestamps, and I wish navigation was a little bit easier. A lot of people might not think that's important, but it's important to me. I think if you are on a day view, you should be able to get back to your week. I think if you're on a week view, you should be able to get back to a day, click a day specifically. If you're, and that's just like I said, it's my personal preference. If I had to rate this planner out of every planner that I've used, which has been a lot, I would probably, out of a 10, I would probably give it a solid 6 or 7. With the improvements, if they make improvements for navigation and the tabs and things like that, I'd be willing to review it again and possibly give it something higher. But right now, for my personal use and everything, I'm going to say it's about a 6, 6.5. But if you're looking for a planner, this was a pretty thorough walkthrough. I am going to stop the video here, and I am going to play some music and let you get a full view of the calendars. Just do a quick walkthrough so you can see everything that you get in this planner. So it was nice talking to you. If you have any more questions or want any other planner reviewed, please contact me in a message below, or you can send me a message on Facebook. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks.